Friday, Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday.
Good morning, boys and girls. It is Friday, so that means it's time for our Fun Friday story and snack and activity. Today, our story is called Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. So you will be watching the story. I'm not going to read this one to you because it's more fun on YouTube because they sing the song and they dance. So you can listen to the story and even dance around, and then you will be making a snack.
Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons, written by Eric Litwin, art by James Dean.
Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song.
My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons.
Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
3!
4 minus 1 equals 3. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song.
My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons.
Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
2!
3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song.
My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons.
Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
1!
2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song.
My button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button.
Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
0!
1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button! And he kept on singing his song.
My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button.
I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no.
We keep on singing.
So, the snack that we're going to be making today, you'll need some bread, 2 pieces. You're going to make a sandwich, any kind of sandwich you want. I'm going to make peanut butter. So I've got my peanut butter here, and I'm going to make my peanut butter sandwich. And then once my peanut butter sandwich is made, I've got this little thing that will cut circles into a sandwich. If you don't have a circle cutter, you can use a round cookie cutter, or you can even just leave it square if you want to. That will be fine. I'm going to cut mine into a circle. Okay, now I've got my circle sandwich. And I'm going to take a straw. If you don't have a straw, anything you could poke holes with will be fine. So I'm going to put some holes in my circle to make my sandwich look like a button. Does it look kind of like a button? It's a little sloppy, but buttons can be whatever shape you want them to be. So there is my button sandwich that I am going to make for my snack today. All right, once I've made my sandwich, I'm going to do my craft. And our craft today has to do with making some buttons. And with our buttons that we make, you are going to be putting all the letters of your name. And I have a long name, kind of like my friend Charlotte and my friend Adriana and my friend Elizabeth and my friend William. We all have really long names, so we will probably need to use 2 sheets of paper to make all of the letters in our name. And you'll see that I decorated my buttons up so they look really cool. Those are my groovy buttons. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out each one of these circles. Oh, and to make the circles, all I used the top of a coffee cup. So anything you have that's round, you could trace around the outside to make your circles. And then I'm going to cut them all out. And once I have them cut out, I'm going to put them on a piece of paper so I can read my name. So I always go from left to right, so my button with the letter M will be my button on the left. And I will, there's my M, it'll look like that. And then I will take a piece of paper, and because my name's long, I'm probably going to need a couple of pieces of paper, just like Charlotte and Adriana. And I will glue my letters on so that all the letters of my name are in order, okay? And I cannot wait to see your guys' names and your groovy buttons that you make. All right, so do the snack and do the craft and take a picture and show me, because I always love to see what you do on your Fun Friday. After you do that today, all you have to worry about really doing is review kindergarten. If there's some work that we assigned this week that you didn't get finished, you can work on that and finish it up. And pre-K, there are activities that we put on the Facebook page all the time that you guys can play with, but it's Friday, so kind of relax, have a laid back day, enjoy doing your craft, enjoy your snack, and have a great weekend.
Friday, Friday, I'm so happy it's Friday.